So now I am going to share my screen. So this is the second problem you are seeing on Newton-Raphson. So I'll write the question first. Note down the question. Consider 3-bus system as shown in the figure. Each of the 3 lines has a series impedance of (0.02 plus J 0.08 per unit and a total shunt admittance of J 0.02 per unit. Something went wrong. So once again in short I will write, there are 3 bus system and each bus has the series impedance of of 0.02 plus J 0.8 per unit and then total shunt admittance of J 0.02 per unit, and the specifications are given as per the table column. So what are the things they have given is this is bus and then it is PD. PD means real power demand and then reactive power demand and then generated real power and then generator reactive power and then voltage specification. So voltage specification they have given. So there are, I already mentioned that there are 3 buses, so bus 1, bus 2, bus 3. Here for bus 1 the demand is, real power demand is 2.0 and this is 1.0 and this is unspecified US and this is also unspecified, because we know that first bus will be always slack bus. So V1 is also specified, that is nothing but they have given 1.04 plus J0 means angle is 0, because we know that for slack bus it is angle is 0, so it is nothing but slack bus. This is a slack bus. And for bus 2, this is the value of PD is 0, QD is also 0, and this is 0.5, and this is 1.0, and this is unspecified, and then this is a PQ bus. This is a PQ bus. This is for bus 2, and for bus 3, the demand of real power is 1.5, and then it is 0.6. All the values are in per unit, right? And this is 0.0, and this is, we need to find out the QG3. We need to find out. G3 we need to find out. So I'll put a question mark here, and then they have specified the V3 value. V3 value they have given us 1.04, and this is a PV bus. This is a PV bus. See, here it is PQ bus and this is PV bus. In PV bus, the unknown quantity, we know that it is a nothing but Q. So reactive power is what we need to find out. In PQ bus, we need to find out the V2 value. So we need to find out V2 value. Now from this we need to first write what are all the known and unknown quantities. The first step we need to follow is we need to list out. So that is the first step we are seeing, right? So step 1. From this question we need to find out what are all the unknown and what is the, so known. What are the known? We know del 1. What is del 1? We know V1 and we know V3. So these are all the known things. And what are the unknown? Unknown are, we don't know what is del 2 because it is a PQ bus, and then we don't know what is del 3 also because only the voltage value is given for this PV bus 3, and then we need to find out Q3, V2. We need to find out the V2. So now after getting out what are the known and unknown things, just a minute, the students are waiting here, I will allow them. Okay. So from this we can write what are the corresponding power flow equations. So for unknown del 2, what is the corresponding equation, power flow equation? Someone tell me. In last problem also we have seen. What is the corresponding equation for del 2? If you are finding out P2, or from this equation P2 we can find out the del 2. So this is nothing but is the corresponding power flow equation. And then what is the corresponding equation for del 3? Anyone tell me?
P3.
Yes, it is P3. P3 is the corresponding flow equation. And for V2, the yes,
Q2.
very good. For V2, Q2 is the corresponding equation. So we know what is our corresponding equation. Then what is our step 2? What is our step 2?
Y bus matrix.
Exactly. So we need to find out the Y bus matrix. So here to find out the Y bus matrix we need to know the diagram, right? For bus diagram, I will write the diagram. In question only they will give. This is from question only. So we have a 3 bus like this, and then I'll call this as bus 1, and this is bus 2, and this is bus 3, right? And then there is a line from bus 1 to 2, there is a line from 1 to 3, and there is a line from 2 to 3, so there are 3 lines, right? 3 lines connecting from different buses, and there is a load at bus 1. I will write load like this, and here for this load the demand is SD1, that is complex power demand D1, and then there is a generator connected to it, and this is nothing but complex power at generator 1, and the voltage here is nothing but V1, and then here also there is a load having the demand of SD2, and then there is a generator called SG2, and voltage here is nothing but V2. And coming to bus 3, voltage here is V3, and there is a load called SD3 with demand of S33, because load means demand and generator means SG3, which is nothing but JQG3. that is what we need to find out. Here the finding out values are this one, voltage at here, delta at here, and then del 2, del 3, and delta here. Okay, so here V3 is given. What is the given V3 value? What is V3 value? From table column you can tell me. 1.04. Good. And what are all the things? We know what is V1 value. What is V1 value here?
1.04 plus J0.
Okay, plus J0. And we need to find out voltage here, and so from this network we need to find out the Y bus matrix. And we know in question what they have given, there is a series impedance of 0.02 plus J 0.08 per unit, and a total shunt admittance of these things they have given, right? So from question what we have observed is, we have a series of value of, just a minute, I will write down the question. (0.02 plus J 0.8), and then total shunt of shunt admittance of J 0.02. So this is given in the question. Now if you want to find out Y11, so Y11 is nothing but this area, right? Y11, and this is nothing but self admittance of this one. And what is Y22? This is Y22, and here this is nothing but Y33, because we need to find out the Y bus matrix. If that is the case, then Y series, for all Y series we need to find out, this is Y12, and this is nothing but y13, and this is nothing but y23. So if you want to find out the y11, what we need to add? What we need to add, ma?
y13 and y12.
Exactly, very good. So we need to add this and this. But in question you can see that there have given a total shunt admittance. Total shunt admittance means for pi diagram, if you put shunt admittance, then there will be, if it is pi, then there will be a equal value of shunt admittance also will be presented here. And if this is total, means J20 is total, means, and equally divided by 2 values will be there here and here. That is what we have seen in first module, first class itself we have seen that. If that is the case, then I will get a shunt admittance of value J0.01 here, and here also it will be J0.01. So if I want to calculate the total admittance, that is y11, I need to add this and this, and also I need to add a shunt admittance on this line as well as the shunt admittance which is connected to this line also. Here also I will get a shunt admittance, right? Same like that, here also I will get. In question, if they are given shunt admittance, then we need to add not only the series, because series we know already, we are solving for many problem. If they are given shunt, don't get confused, see whether it is total or by 2. If it is total, you itself can do a by 2 value, and then you need to add this and this for y11, and if you are taking y33, you need to add this, and then here you will have a admittance, that is shunt admittance, and you need to take this one and this one as well as y13 as well as y23. If that is the case, in general what I will write, in general we can write like this: y11 is equal to y12 series plus y13 series plus y12 shunt by 2, that is partially, plus y13 shunt. So we need to add all these things, then only we will get y11. Means here we in question they have clearly mentioned all the lines are having equal value, all the lines are having equal series impedance as well as equal shunt admittance, right? If that is the case, first we need to convert this impedance into admittance, then we need to find out the value. Okay, so first step we need to do is we need to convert the y, we need to find out the y series. So if you want to find out the y series, because this y series is common for all the lines connected to the network, so all the lines are having equal value. So I will convert the admittance by dividing it by 1 by the impedance value, that is nothing but 0.02 plus J0.08. Find out the value. What is the series value, series admittance value? Tell me someone. Please tell me someone, what is the value of this one? Make it fast, ma. What is the value? This is admittance given in the question, just I need to find out the, sorry, this is the impedance given in the question, we need to find out the admittance, that is to only for the series. So I put 1 divided by the impedance value, so I will get a value. What is that value? Take the calculator and tell me the what is the value.
Uh, 2.94 minus
Very good.
11.76.
Very good, that is correct. So minus J11.764. So if you see in what form it is in the rectangular form, right? It is in the rectangular form. But for solving the problem, we need to find out in polar form. So how to convert this in a polar form? Someone, I hope you already know how to convert. In calculator you can use and you can convert and tell me what is in polar form. In polar form, what is the value? Let's check whether the value is
12.126 at the angle minus 75.9.
Very good. So this is the value. So it is in the polar form. Now we got the y series value of this one, right? And we know that this series value is common for all the lines in the network. What are the lines? Say for example, line 1 2, line 1 3, line 2 3, all the values are having this value. And what about shunt value? Shunt value we know already it is given in the admittance only. So y shunt is equal to 0.02, it is for total, and if you want to find out for only one line, then y shunt is equal to 0.01. so this is the y shunt value and this is y series value. And one more thing, we know that all the values are same, so y11 is equal to y22 is equal to y33. This is clear, right? All these three are same value. If that is the case, then what will be your y11 value? Y11 value is nothing but 2 of y12 series plus 2 into y12 shunt, because we know y12 and y21 and y23 all are same, so we will just put a multiplication of 2. If that is the case, then y11 will be 2 into what is y12 value? That is nothing but series. What is the value? It is this, right? So 12.13 with the angle of minus 75.96. okay, or we can write it this at this step we can write in the rectangular form only. So y11 is nothing but 2 into 2.941 minus j 11.769. later we will convert into polar form. Now you take as a rectangular form only, and this is plus 2 into 0. Yes, that is correct. 2 into j 0.01. So find out what is the y11 value. Or in general we can take all of 2 can take outside, then we can put like this 2.941 minus j 11.769 plus j 0.01, like that also we can do. So what is the value? Y11 value is
5.882 minus j 23.5
minus j 23.52. good, it is correct. Now convert this into polar form.
(24.22) at the angle minus 75.94.
Very good. So 24.25 at the angle of minus 75.96. So this is your y11 value. And also we know that this y11 and y22 and y33 are equal. So we find out the self admittance of the Y bus matrix. Now we will go for mutual value. Then what will be this? Y12 is equal to y21 is equal to minus of 2.941 plus j 11.764, right? So this is the value, right? We need to just put minus because those are all non-diagonal elements. Then and also we know that y12 is equal to y13 is equal to y23, right? y23, and all these things are equal to the above value. So it is in the rectangular form. So if you convert this in the polar form, then you will get the value of 12.13 with the angle of 104 degree, 10.04 degree. So you will get this value 04 degree. So this is nothing but your non-diagonal element value. So if you fill the Y bus matrix, I will fill here only. So Y bus matrix will be so here it is 24.23 angle of minus 75. Note down this 75.95 degree, and here it is 12.13 angle of 104.04 degree, and here it is 12. 12.13 angle of 104.04 degree. So it will know all this value will have, all this diagonal element will have 24.23 angle of minus 75.95, and here also it is 24.23 angle of minus 75.45, and these things are same. It will repeat this and this are equal, and this and this are equal, and here 12.13 angle of 104.04, and this are equal. So we know all the non-diagonal elements are equal and diagonal elements are equal. So this is your Y bus matrix. So we completed step 2. So what is next step? What is next step, ma? We need to find out the generalized or corresponding equations. So for what we need to find out the corresponding equation? For P2, P3 and Q2. So these three we need to write a corresponding equation. We know the formula also. For that formula, from that formula we need to find out the Q2, Q3, V2 value, right? So what is next step is step 3 is nothing but we need to find out the corresponding equations. So we know that, once again I am writing the corresponding equation. Pk, for in general Pk, the summation of I is equal to 1 to n. So here n is nothing but 3, you know that, yki this is I, vi vk cos of theta ki plus del I minus del k, and for qk same thing will come, only sign will be differ. I is equal to 1 for n yki vi pk sin theta ki plus del I minus del k. So this is the generalized equation, right? Generalized corresponding equation. As we already know what all the corresponding equation is, P2, P3 and Q2. So I will start up with, first I will find out the first corresponding equation is nothing but f of P2. This is what I need to find out, and we know that this is equal to 0 and also y21. Why it is 2 1? Here k is 2. I will write here k is equal to 2 and n is equal to 3. So for this 3 iteration or 3 steps, 3 summation steps I need to do it, and starting with I is equal to 1. So k is equal to 3, I is equal to 1, means the equation will be like this. So vk is nothing but vi is nothing but 1 and vk is nothing but 2, and then cos theta 2 is nothing but k and 1 is nothing but I, plus del, what is I here? I is 1 minus del k is 2, and summation is still not over because my n is 3. So second summation is nothing but plus y22 v2 because k is also 2, I is also 2, and then cos theta 22 plus del 2 minus del 2. So it will be cancelled in the while solving the problem, and then y 23 v3 v2 cos theta 23 plus del 3 minus del 2. So this is how the summation will be get over. So this is for P2, equation P2, right?
So minus P2.
Yeah, minus P2 actually here we are not taking minus P2 because in question they finally this is one more method without taking minus P2 also. In final we can do it. I will tell why, because last
But we equated it to 0, sir. So minus P2.
yes, yeah, if you are not having this 0, then 2 will be outside. If you put 0, then we need to add minus. So in this case I will omit this 0. That is correct. What you are telling is correct. So if it is not equal to 0, then the P will be outside. I will tell why it is why this step is like this, because we need to find out the P in separate separate way. I will tell why it is. That is good. What you are said is correct. Here we are not taking 0. That is correct. And then F P3, sorry. Next step is P3, right? What is next corresponding equation, ma?
P3, sir.
Yes. And here also we are not, that is good point you have observed. We are not taking 0 here. And this is P3. If that is the case, you are going to tell me. Anyone please tell me what is y? 3 1 v1
V1
v
V3 cos theta 3 1 plus del 1 minus del 3 plus y V3 2 V2 V3 cos theta 3 2 plus del 2 minus del 3 plus y 3 3 V3 V3 cos theta 3 3
good.
plus del 3 minus del 3.
Very good. So here also we are not included minus P3 here, because I am not taking this as 0. Still P3 is outside only. And what about Q2? Next equation is F Q2. And here only thing is we need to put minus, that is one condition, and also we need to instead of sine, instead of cos, we need to put sine. So minus of y, this is 2 Q2. So this will be y21 v1 v2 sine theta 21 plus del 1 minus del 2 minus y22 v square. We can put square here because both are same, right? Sine theta 22 then minus, sorry, it is plus only, plus del 2 minus del 2, then it will be cancelled, that you know already, and minus y23 v3 v2 sine theta 23 plus del 3 minus del 2. So this is the corresponding equation. Note down this corresponding equation, because from here only we need to solve the problem. Can we write the values here only for simplification? I will do only we'll fill the value for P2. I hope you have written the values. What is y21? What is y21 value?
Minus 2.741 plus J 11.76.
y21, right? What is y21? This is y21. What value you have said, ma? You said in the rectangular form, right? Can you tell in the same thing in the polar form? Because we are going to calculate using polar form only. In syllabus, they have mentioned polar form only you need to calculate. So, if that is the case, then what is the value of y21? Y21 is this one, this value, and these are same. Means then what value you will get? Y21 is tell me. Here I will write y21 is equal to 12.13 with the angle of how much? 4 degree, correct? And what is V1 and what is V2? Here one thing we need to think, I will write the values here. What is P2 value they are given? What is P2 value given? First we will write the given value. What is P2 value? In tabular column, how many of you wrote the table column? Tell me the values. P2 is nothing but 0.5. In table column it is given, you can check. P3 is not given, it is 0 or it is 0. Specified value is 0 P3, and then for Q2 the value is 1, and V1 is also given. V1 is nothing but 1.04, and then del 1 is given because it is slack bus, we know this is 0, and then one more thing they are given is V3, it's 1.04. Now these are all the known one. We are solving here, this is nothing but iteration 1 or R, the old first iteration we are doing. R here is nothing but 1. For always you need to assume, here I will write. We know that for every iteration problem we need to assume the initial values. So here we are going to assume for initial iteration or 0th iteration for 0, V2 is nothing but 1, and del 2 for initial value it is 0, and then for del 3 as slag we are assuming just like a slag. For del 3 also we are assuming 0. So these are all the given values and these are all the assumed value. By applying the given value and assuming value, we need to find out the first corresponding equation to find what? To find what? Why we are doing this? Correct or not? To find del 2. Even though we are going to find out the del 2, here del 2 we are assuming 0 for the 0th iteration. This is R or R plus 1 iteration. For R plus 1 iteration, we will come up with a del 2, new del 2. That is okay. That is after solving only. Before solving, this equation contains del 2 value that we are going to assume as 0. I hope you understand what I am trying to tell. Right? If that is the case, tell me what is y21 value. If you want, I can show here also. What is y21 value? Note down. Y21 is here, means this one. Tell me ma, fast. Write down the Y bus matrix in note, because again I can't able to change the slide. Please write down the Y bus matrix in your note, and then whenever I am asking, please tell me the values. Done? Can I change slide? Someone respond me, can I change the slide? Okay, now tell me what is y21 value? What is y21 value ma? It's nothing but 12.13. This is this value, and then we need to write y1 value. What is, sorry, this is v1 value. What is v1 value? What is v1 value? Why no one is responding? It is nothing but 1.04. And then what is v2 value? V2 value that we are going to assume as 1 as a slack bus, and then cos What is theta 2 1 value? What is theta 2 1 value? This is nothing but theta 2 1 value, as it is from y bus. So, this is theta 2 1 value. Theta 2 1 value is 104.4 plus what is del 1 value? What is del 1 value, ma? Del 1 value is 0 minus del 2 value is also we are assuming 0. So, it is 0 plus now y22. What is y22 value? We know that y22 value is nothing but 24.23. V2 value is 1 and then again it is 1. So, 1 into 1 is 1. So, I will not take this as because this is also 1 and this is also 1. So, it is not going to change anything. So, cos theta 22. What is theta 22? That is nothing but minus 75.95 plus delta 2 and delta 2 is nothing but 0 0. So, I will stop up to this and then plus y23. What is y23 value? What is y23 value, ma? That is also again 12.13 and then V3 value is nothing but it is given in the question. V3 is given in the question. So, it is 1.04 and then V2 is we know that is 1 and cos theta here it is 104.4 degree and delta 3 and delta 2 are 0. So, I will take from 0. So, solve this and tell me what is the value for FP2 for first iteration. Tell me this value. Tell this value, ma. Students, tell me this value. Check whether you are getting, here I will write FP2 is equal to minus 0.26 per unit. Whether you are getting this value or not, you check. And then for FP3, your value is 0.12 per unit. You need to check this. You need to solve the steps and you need to check this. And then FQ2 value is nothing but minus 0.96 per unit. So, definitely you will get the same value. Even I have solved with applying every step, you will get this value. If you are solving the equation, that is corresponding equation, this and this and this, you should get this 3 value. Okay. So, solve this and in next class just tell me what value you got for this FP2, FP3 and FQ2. If you got this value, then your first iteration value, you got your first iteration value. From this value you can still find out the load flow equations or you can go for the Jacobian matrix. Next step is Jacobian matrix. Once you got this value, then we will fill out the Jacobian matrix. The Jacobian matrix we will see in the next class. Up to this, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Do you got the point what I am trying? Just I am deriving the corresponding equation from the Y bus matrix value or other given and assumed value. Once you done this, from this equation we need to fill up the Jacobian matrix. Once you got the Jacobian matrix, we know what is the Newton-Raphson final equation. Apply that final equation, Newton-Raphson final equation, then you will get the del 2, del 3 and V2 value. So, this is what we need to solve the Newton-Raphson method. Any doubt up to this? Any doubt more up to this? Students, please tell me if you have any doubt, you can tell me now. Raksha?
No, sir, no doubt. I'm just solving the
Fine. Okay, Nayana,
So,
doubt.
what was the answer?
Answers. Okay, I'll tell. I'll share the screen once again. Just a minute. Is visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Just a minute. I will check whether the video is recorded or not. Today video, right? Where is today video?